This is a map, this path, in which, as you say, we start with 29 states, and we arrive with 46, and those are the map of each subject that take part in this path. It's interesting because there are a lot of documents we can analyze. This is some of what I analyzed. Documents from student, documents from each member of this map. And we can try to observe in a transversal way what each concept has become during the process. As in this case, I tried to make a longitudinal analysis, starting with a concept of mobility and analyzing in which way it changed in this process thanks to the fight, the opposition between European Union and ESU, that means European Student Union. I make this analysis on all the key points, but I can enter in the specific now. And I make also an analysis in a vertical sense, each concept in relation with the other. So, sorry. As I said, I can enter in a specific point, but we can say that after 10 years, this process has a sense, in a straight sense. So, with the aim of building the European higher education area, this declaration inaugurated a process of globalization that is still underway and which serves the emerging neoliberalist axis. As you can see in each part, the keyword. So under the banner of mobility, Bologna, and reality, Bologna process realized the internationalization of attractiveness of the higher education area. As we can see, this cycle focuses on the incoming overage of students in each signature country that are quite 10%, and the outcome that are only 4%. So students will become a consumer. Schools want to buy students from different parts of the world. Then, the second point is the university reform. Local university autonomy in Italy is being used as the back door for the privatization of higher educational system. As we can see also in this case, okay, schools become a corporate, and the interesting information is that it created discrimination and discriminatory access to the educational field, and the implementation of more loans to students through private bank. So students become a debtor. Then, realize the standardization of higher education system as a preface of globalization. And we can say that the student is becoming a subject in sense of subject. I don't know the right translation. For sure, and although the traditional mass media science education field has been characterized by 10 years of demonstration. And for sure some of them are directly in opposition to the effect of power linked with knowledge, competence and qualification, as in this case. Those are key claims from students. They want to pass from a teacher-centered learning to a student-centered learning. They are against disciplinary power, and they propose to improve new cross-disciplinary skills and to improve teaching and learning based on the new, of course, new technology, and based on to make possible to change labor market. There are another interesting point that they are capable to make emergence what is hidden. For example, they are against secrecy, the information and mystification of representation imposed on people, and in the way in which knowledge circulates and function and its relation with power. So in this case, they ask transparency of qualitative process, integrate educational practice with research level. They ask also, they are of course against privatization, and they ask for an anti-discriminatory legislation. They ask also for make different view on work and school, of course. Instead of the plurality as a direct and rigid link to short time and economic interest, students propose a vocational-oriented learning. They also, and more deeply, seem to be to make a question in which the individual is not protected. So they assert the right to be different and underline everything that makes individual truly individual. So they are against standardization of core programs, cycles, and curriculum, and they try to propose another way to learn, that is long life learning.